How are you guys? Hello guys, this is MCO Mechanic Andrew Perez. Started this channel, do tool reviews. It's been taking me a while to actually do anything, but I actually got it finally under control. Internet issues going on. But I moved out here in Bethany. A little short story about me. Moved out here in Bethany and became a full-time mechanic. I started buying my own tools. In Vegas, I was a mechanic and a tire technician. I did for years. I worked along people as an apprentice mechanic and also as a full-time master tire technician. I ended up doing it for years, but I got to the point that I want to get out of tires and take full-time on working automobiles, working on them. At the age of 18, I started doing illegal drag racing. That's what got me into becoming a mechanic. I fell in love with cars after that, and I've been doing it since. But enough about me. Let me go ahead and tell you what we're reviewing today. We're reviewing the Snap On Krsc430 service cart. That was one of my best investments I've done. I've had it for a little bit over a month, but I couldn't go wrong with it. I started off when I moved out in Bethany back in September of 2020, of course, through the middle of the pandemic. I bought a four-drawer cart from U.S. General Harbor Freight, of course, and it took me 3 weeks to fill that up. I had bought a couple of tools already from Snap On and Matco, and I filled it up pretty quick. I had tools laying on the floor. I needed to buy another cart. I thought the 5-drawer would take me a little bit longer. Of course, adding just one more drawer didn't really help me much, but filled it up in about a month. Finally, I waited a little bit, started saving up my money, kept on buying tools though. Decided of talking to my rep, James Stevenson, through Snap On, and in December he showed me a color of a service cart split top with the Raptor lining, sorry. And I originally had fallen in love with that color. It was like a storm gray dark with a dark blue trim. And at the time, I didn't have the full money to get it. I wanted to get it off the tool truck as credit, but now I'm like, nah, I'll just pay for that one. And the day I actually had the money, he told me to get that service cart, it was going to take me 20 days. And I'm like, shoot, I'll wait for it. He's like, well, I got another one for you. I just got another cart in. You might like the color. You're looking for a blue color. I have a midnight blue with titanium trim color. It's a dark chrome color. So I'm like, bring it and let me take a look at it. He's like, well, I can tell you right now, a lot of people have bought this one, so it depends if that's what you're really gonna like. I'm like, you know what? I need one, so might as well, I'll just get it. I wasn't expecting the color the way it came out. I like the other one. I love the other one, but I also fell in love with this one. Now, if I would get another service cart, it would be the other one, but this one I can't go wrong. And let me go ahead and put the cart on the camera so you guys can see. This is the KRS split top Raptor lining, 6-drawer. And actually, if you really think about it, it's 8 drawers, because under each side of the split top, there's another drawer underneath. So let me go ahead and get you guys. I can put my laptop here. I can put certain other things. I don't put any parts or anything on here. It's just my tools, my laptop, make it easier on myself. So my sockets, breaker bars, specialty tools, you guys already know, spark plug tools, pressure sensor sockets, lug nut sockets combination, 14-inch 12-point, Mac tool spark plug set, of course my battery charging stations for my electric ratchet, and half-inch impact, electric impact, and that's the first. So here goes, like I said, and each split top there are drawers. So as you guys can see right there, I have all my ratchets, my extensions, and locking extensions, 1/2 inch through Mac. But we'll be coming back to these in a little bit. Those are real good. I recommend them to anyone. Here's in the other drawer, I have my safety glasses, some notepads, some paperwork, receipts, pens, liquid to clean my safety glasses. Of course, this does not come on here. This is a Harbor Freight power strip. I end up putting that in there. Now here goes for my first drawer. I have my matco screwdriver set, pry bars, Snap On, matco deadbolt, dead blow hammer, a little small sledgehammer, my ball joint separators, and either I can use it with a sledgehammer or the air hammer, my choice. That's drawer one. Now here goes my next drawer. I have all my Matco metric set. I have Cornwell speed wrenches, ratchet on one end, open end on the other one, speed ones like that. You don't have to take it off, you just act like it's a ratchet. Stubby blue point ratchet ends, reversible, and Pittsburgh standard wrenches, SAE. And of course, if anybody knows who this is an extension. Matco sells it. This is the original builders of this one. You guys, instead of using bars or actual wrenches, that helps you. You can add even a breaker bar at the end, and it actually helps you to be able to pull on those wrenches when they're being stubborn. So snap rings, snap on pliers, the flywheel turning tool, pliers through Mac tools, some snap on pliers, stripping wire stripper tool, of course any old mechanic knows that one, hose clamp removers, braking tools, Harbor Freight. Like I said, I almost have this completely full. Here's my electric ratchets through Snap On, my Boroscope 5600, my pick tools, my telescopic mirror, of course a third hand for through Matco, magnetizer, scraping tool, Snap On, angle grinder, Milwaukee titanium drill bits, my drill from Snap On, and miscellaneous stuff. That's a speed drawer that this cart has, and honestly it's one of the best things that I could have had in there. One of my first Snap On tools that I purchased, which is the torque set, master set through Blue Point. I have also the short finder from Power Probe. It actually does help you find shorts. A soldering kit from Power Probe, it's propane, and the multi-purpose probe that I have in here. I'll be reviewing that later on another episode. And the last drawer, I have my Maddox cooling system test and refiller kit, my air hammer from Silver Eagle, brake bleeding tool, refiller tool through Snap On, Matco, and then I have my 3/8 torque wrench, another grinder to grind off on rims. So, and of course the side, I have my Matco magnetic trays, paper towels, paper towel holder from Harbor Freight, same thing for my gloves. Blue Point, 2 trays, one I have to hold cans, another one wire, Matco hooks. So honestly, it's been taking me more time to fill this one up, and I'm still growing. Best recommendation I ever got from another mechanic was buy a service cart that you're going to be pulling everywhere with you, and if you have to, another toolbox that you're just going to store tools. You don't need to get too expensive. You don't need to get too hype about it unless you actually have the money for it. But so far I'm good with the tools that I got, and that's one new thing I'll be reviewing in a couple of weeks. Under the hood lamp, and I got a neck lamp also, so we'll see how that one ends up working out. Now this toolbox is sturdy. As you guys can see, everything that I have on there, it doesn't flip, it maneuvers pretty well. It feels a little bit heavy, of course, with all the tools, but it comes with me any place I go around this shop to work. That toolbox comes with me like that. I don't have to be walking a lot, but this is normally where I park it. But let's go ahead and start reviewing the Master Set 3/8 1/4-inch drive Silver Eagle by Matco. When I bought this set, it cost me $320. First Matco set I ever bought. It came in with deep and shallow 3/8 and deep and shallow 1/4-inch. Came with these two swivels on it. I've worked with these tools day in, day out, and they do what they need to do. I haven't broken one so far, and I've put them through some hell through it. It came with this extension, the 10-inch, 6, and the 3 on the 3/8 drive, and then came with the 6, 3, and 2, and also it came with a screwdriver 1/4-inch. They work all perfectly well with each other. I have no problem. Like I said, I haven't broken them, and they're pretty sturdy. They do what they need to do, and I would recommend them to any starting mechanic. You want to buy a quick master set, that's something that can get you through. Now, it has on the 3/8, it has it from a size 6 all the way to 19, and the 1/4-inch has them from 5, 5.5 all the way up to 15. So I have, like I told you, it comes in the molded case. I took it out of the molded case. I bought the locking rail for the sockets. They're magnetic. I carry them individually like that, so that's the way I like it. It makes it easier on my work to carry stuff with me. Let's go ahead. I got Matco ratchets locking flex necks. The first set that I bought were these right here, the orange handle black with the black chrome. I just heard and that they are bringing out the blue one. Instead of having the chrome, they're gonna have the black chrome on them. I have the 15-inch and the 15-inch 3/8, and I have this one, which is the 1/4. I have the 12-inch 3/8 and the 1/4 on the orange. I'm waiting on 2 more ratchets, which are the 12-inch length on the blue handle chrome, and the 1/2-inch blue handle locking flex neck from Matco. Also on those, they're just barely coming in little by little. These necks, as long as you oil them well, they lock and open like nothing. There's not a single problem with them. I keep going back and forth. At first it takes you because it's getting used to them, but just keep up with them. They're sturdy. I like them because they have a thin head compared to a Snap On. They're pretty thick, or even just look at Matco. At Mac Tools, they're a little bit thicker, but Mac still has a thin head, and it works pretty well. The anvils, they actually work pretty fine. I haven't broken one, stripped one yet, thank God. It's just I use a lot to break a lot of these nuts. I use my breaker bars, and the 3/8 I have a 1/4-inch, and I have the 1/2-inch. I end up using them every single time, and they come in handy. So it's just knowing what you want, how you want to treat your tools. Some of these tools are not cheap, You see name brands, Matco, Snap On, Mac, and Cornwell. There's certain things I like from each one individually, and so far they've worked the way I want them to. So you can't judge anyone, and everyone has their own liking to what they want. They like their tools a certain way, so that's how that ends up going. I feel comfortable with the Matco wrenches. I have Snap-on, don't mind me, I have the Snap-on wrenches. I do like them, but there's in certain places I can't get in with them. That's why I fell in love with those Matco ratchets. It gets me in a lot of tight places, and I can be able to do what I need it to do. The locking mechanism that Snap-on has, I'm not too fond about, because it always locks. It moves on you at any time. And these right here, you take them off and put them on whenever you want, and that's the way I want my tool to be, that I can control it, not it controls me. So this is a good review for the first set. Next week I will be reviewing the 1/2" set 15-piece socket metric from Snap-on. They're shallows, actually no, they're semi-deep. And then I'll be doing the 1/2" ratchet from Snap-on. A flex neck, not locking, just a regular flex neck. And I will be reviewing also the Snap-on's electric ratchets, 3/8 and 1/4 inch drive, along with the 1/2" impact. So we'll see. You guys already know Zemka Mechanics. Make sure you subscribe and you like this channel. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you guys can get all the new episodes that are coming up. Every Friday, 7 o'clock. Do not miss out. We'll either be live or to load up the video. We will be giving away mask in the raffle. I have a face mask of Zemka Mechanic. I have it in black, and I should be getting the gray ones in pretty soon. So you guys just follow me on Facebook as Zemka Mechanic, on Instagram Zemka Mechanic, and of course YouTube. Like I said, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Do not forget it. Zemka Mechanic, we'll see you next week. You guys have a good night out here from Bethany. You guys